Right then, so this is an absolute stunning koi pond. Like a TV screen to a whole new level. Filter mat from Mountain Tree. He was just telling me that is an absolute stunning looking shag. I know it's a koi channel, but I just wanted to show you this. It's absolutely amazing. There's a massive koi pond window right in front of you. You can see me Reebok Classics through the window. Check him out. Wouldn't want to mess with him on a Friday night, would you? Sort of like a raised platform here. He's got one lovely tank there. Some people with in-ground ponds, above ground ponds, having a glass window, not having a glass window. I mean, what more do you want? That's the absolute hammer, that is. The whole system's running off an easy pod. Mind your own business. We got to take you for a little tour. I really like that. Coming into the filter house, I really like how neat and tidy that, but this idea certainly looks the absolute hammer. The fish that he's got here with clarification of the fish from Dainichi. SCRAGS went all out, got the clock, got the YouTube plaques, absolute hammer. Koi dealers, phone numbers on tap. Koi pond is incredible. Hello everyone, welcome back. James the Koi Whisperer. So today, you can see I've got a smile on my face. I got a special treat for you because I've got an absolute cracking pond visit for you. I've had a quick little blip round. We got a decent GROWON tank there to run through, a massive koi pond there to run through, and the filter house is insane as well. So I'm currently at SCRAGS 68. He actually recently come down and visited me at my pond a couple of months ago with Phil and Aid, the koi keeper. I've always ever wanted to come up here, have a look round, so that's what we're doing today. So I'm going to spin the camera around and just jump straight into this video. So to start with, I know it's a koi channel, but I just wanted to show you this. It's absolutely amazing. Cracking acer tree down there. Koi pond is incredible. There's a massive koi pond window right in front of you. Walking straight out of the kitchen, right across here. He's recently just got himself up and running an easy pond GROWON tank, which I don't know if anyone's seen Scrag or follow Scrag on YouTube, but he had the boys and himself lifting it over this. It was a bit of a job, but he got it in here. And yeah, it's an absolutely cracking tank. Glass windows, so good, look. You can see me Reebok Classics through the window. The whole system's running off an easy pod. Cracking filter, highly recommend them. If you've got a little GROWON project, or you know, you just want some decent filtration, mechanical filtering. I mean, they do biological as well, but most people run an easy pod, like SCRAGS has done, send it straight over a shower filter, and it's what you call happy days. It's got his auto feeder on the side. Looks like his pump's running down there at 34%. Love the air bar that he's got down here on the side. I'll see if I can get you a good shot of that. But this glass window's incredible. Got some absolute cracking little GROWONs in here. Some of them a few project fish. See what happens with them. The air bar right there. He's done a few little playing around bits with it. He was just telling me he's raised it up, hired it, lowered it. Just playing around with it like we all do. See what makes it work better. But he's got a hell of a flow rate on the pond itself. Loads of different food, because I just caught the old fish feeder going off before I picked the camera up. Cracking shower filter. I'm not sure what media that he's using in that. I'll ask him that in a second. Mind your own business. The plant growing fantastic. Obviously looks like he's got a little tap down there to do his water changing. Right then, so this is an absolute stunning koi pond. So people always say to me that they like my pond, but I've got to admit, I'm well made up with this. Coming here today is an absolute pleasure. The size of this glass, the window itself is, I mean, it's like a TV screen to a whole new level. I mean, people say they like a bit of the old wide inch, but this is definitely a quality size window. That's one little tip that I would like to give people, whoever's thinking about building a pond or building a pond at the moment, and you've got your measurements to put a window in and you think it's big enough, go bigger, because this is proof of the pudding. All the way to the floor, that is a decent sized window. Absolute cracking display. Check this guy out as well, look. Stunning. I love what Scrags has done here. He's got his skimmer on the side there. Check that out for mind your own business. Got some of the koi art on the back there. I believe that's from Devon Koi Pond. He lives very local to me. Stunning chag right there. I believe that's the biggest one in the tank, or in the pond should I say. This ain't the tank. Goshki down there is really nice as well. Absolutely stunning. Just walking around here. We will get inside of the filter house in a minute. I love how clean and tidy that Craig's done all of the garden up. He's also running the air source heat pump, Thermaltech, and he's got it set 20 degrees so the water stays nice and stable. But over here, obviously just finishing from the BKKS koi show, he picked himself up some of the spiral mat, filter mat from Mountain Tree, and he was just telling me he's just finished putting a layer up on the old filter as well. So it's what you call happy days. But just to give you an idea on the size of the pond as well, the pond itself is 2,200 gallons. Decent size. I always say the 2,000 to 3,000 gallon koi pond is the perfect size for you're not spending as much money with the treatments. But yeah, well made up with this. I like the roof that he's got on the pond as well. Proper tidy. Bit of shelter as well. Very, very impressed. But one thing we got to check out, we got to take you for a little tour inside of this filter shed, because I reckon it's what you call the absolute hammer. One thing else I want to mention as well, I really like that. And if you haven't checked out SCRAGS68 on YouTube, check him out. I'll leave his link down in the comment section. Does a few videos here and there, chucks a few on modifications that he's up to when he's doing stuff. But the cup collection is absolutely insane. I've only got a few cups and Scrags has got loads of them. So coming into the filter house, I really like how neat and tidy that he's designed all of it in here, where everything's accessible. You can get to everything. Any problems with anything, that it can be changed and fixed. So we're going to have a little nose. Me right there looking handsome. Only joking. But yeah, I had a visit from the Three Musketeers, as they call themselves, but running on 2 pumps in here, and you can see the turnover's not massive. It doesn't need to be. You're better to run it slow. You've got Tempest over in that back corner, Evolution Aqua, I believe that's 55 watt, running the whole system off of a Nexus 320. Looks like we got a little bit of modifications going on here. And Scrag said that he was watching a video from Humber Koi, and I don't know if anyone's the same, but a lot of people get problems with the Tempest leaking and obviously blowing air back up and pressure, and there's been a few different ideas that's been made, but this idea certainly looks the absolute hammer. The way that it's designed now, with a decent ball valve on it, decent regulator going on, so you can pump air into the system, because a lot of people was pumping air into the system and it was blowing all the seals. And to clean the Tempest out properly, you do really need to pump air into it to really get it moving and bubbling around. So this is a cracking little idea. And then if you check back on his channel when he gets it all hooked up, or check out Humber Koi, you'll be able to see how it's all fit up in place. I might have to pinch the idea myself, because up my mate's house we have fit 2 Tempest and we might need to do something like that. Absolutely love that koi right there. One thing we got to find though, with all of these koi channels, I'm not sure where the Koi Whisperer's to, but we'll find that in a minute. Absolute quality fish. Some of the fish that he's got here with clarification of the fish from Dainichi. That's an absolute stunning fish right there. Red tiger line, Dainichi, Benigoi. I do want to get one of them, but I love all of this little artwork that he's got on there. I know Martin at Devon Koi Pond makes all of this stuff, so anyone interested, SCRAGS went all out, got the clock, got the subscribe, got the SCRAGS, got the YouTube plaques, absolute hammer. And yeah, everything's rocking and rolling in it. Proper impressed with it, loads of different places. Look, it's got all of his koi dealers' phone numbers on tap, and a couple of seats. And the reason why the seats are in here is to put the TV on, watch the YouTube when he's out tinkering around. He's got his microscope set up on the side as well, all ready to rock and roll. So yeah, talking of filter houses and tidy filter houses, I'm proper impressed with what SCRAGS has done here, because he said, oh, it's not as tidy as yours, but me, myself personally, I think it is the absolute hammer. If this was mine, I'd be buzzing. You know what I mean? I like the fact that he's got a decent amount of room in here, and it's a bit of a man cave, to be fair with you. So if you're building a pond, make sure you build yourself a big enough man cave filter house to make it as good as what this is. That being said, happy days. That is an absolute stunning looking shag. I think I might have to take that one back with me, mate. It's Fred. It's Fred. He ain't going nowhere. He's staying here. But some real nice fish in this. One of these come from Mr. Adfield, Lee Adfield, wasn't it? Is that the Dainichi, the shower?
Dainichi shower, yeah.
Dainichi shower, yeah. Quality fish in there. Well impressed with that.
That one over the back there.
So that shower there, that come from Lee Adfield, the koi soldier. And that's the one with the certificate in it, mate.
Yeah.
But as you can see, the old chags are always the friendliest, even though, well, they all are. They're all coming up. It's because I'm the whisperer, see? They all want to talk to me. Thank your mother for the chag oi. Absolute cracking asagi there. Some decent churros. Is that the Benigoi with his certificate?
That's the one, yeah. He took a knock when he had flu, got it sealed up. Now it's healing up nicely now.
Absolute banger of a fish, mate, that is. One thing I do like, just been made a lovely cup of coffee, but I was just weighing up these, because I haven't talked about them, the glass. Proper nice and tidy that is. I never done it on my main pond, but the old jump guards, how you've put them on, really does look nice.
Yeah.
And then from looking from a distance as well, you don't even notice that they're on there. They sort of blend right in, but the protection of that is next level. It's really impressive. So I might have to do that to my pond, mate. Banging. Check him out. He's what you call the absolute hammer. You wouldn't want to mess with him on a Friday night, would you? Quality. All of the little ornaments on the pond really does bring out a pond and make it unique, make it how you want it. The view from up here as well is really nice. That it's got sort of like a raised platform here, and you can sit up here with a coffee. I got my mics over there. He's got one lovely tank there, and the view looking down on the pond from this angle, because there's a lot of debates on the koi world or industry, I suppose, with some people with in-ground ponds, above ground ponds, having a glass window, not having a glass window. And the way that this pond's designed, he's covered all options, because the height of this looking in over really does look impressive, that you can look down on the fish and see the pure beauty of the top of the koi, how koi should be viewed. But you can literally, as long as I don't fall over again, step down here and you can see them from the side, the new way of keeping koi and checking them out, which I really prefer this way myself, just because you can keep an eye on the actual fish if there's anything wrong with them on the side or any marks, or it just gives you a whole new aspect to keeping the koi and having that as a view in your garden. I mean, what more do you want? That's the absolute hammer, that is. Right, so been an absolute pleasure here. Obviously, I'm going to have a cup of tea with SCRAGS, have a bit of the koi chat like we all do. But yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure for SCRAGS letting me come down and visit today. And I'm just well impressed with the garden, mate. I think you've done a top job, mate. It's what you call...
the absolute hammer.
The absolute hammer. Bosh.